Hello, Grandma DC here. And I tell you, what a day, what a day. It's Monday. I just got home and I was getting ready to find something ketogenic to eat besides eggs. I'm getting tired of the eggs. And I tell you, I've got my schedule so crowded at work. I don't think I'll ever untangle it or figure it out. And tonight I'm going to a different house, so I won't be able to untangle it from there. I have to get to my regular house to get all my schedules together. What am I going to do? I don't know. But I did get my son. He borrowed the truck today, and we got it back from the other one. And he told me some big hullabaloo with my daughter and her and the grandkids. I said, you know what? They don't talk to me. I don't talk to them. And I don't want to be involved with whatever their problems are. Sometimes you just got to say no. And since they're not talking to me and they're making up a bunch of deal on their end, it's all their problem and not mine. So there you go. And as far as the son-in-law goes, read my mind. Right here. You read it? Yeah. Okay, make up whatever you want with that one too. So that's enough for that. Let's find something keto and see what we got. I need some keto coffee. First off and foremost. I had a nap this morning and slept some last night. I was going to do keto pizza. That is a bit involved for lunch. So there's the goats. They're out working on the weeds. I just wanted you to see that. Elvis and Priscilla. They're out by the barn. Can you see them? They're coming around. There they are. Hi, Prissy. Hi, Elvis. There's my babies. My good babies eating. Are we eating? Are we being good? Yes, we are. I know everybody likes a little update on the goaties. Say hi, Prissy. Come on, Elvie. Say hi. Oh, he's a good boy, Elvis. Yes, you are a handsome man. He says, is that something to eat? Nope, that's not a goodie. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. So, anyway, I took a quick nap after all that running around with my son. And I thought to myself, I don't feel like cooking. I really don't. But I'm just starting my week, and tonight's going to be a... You know why they're barking? Because Priscilla tried to get up on the porch. Angus! Angus! Enough! Stop it! Hear that firm voice. I'm getting ready to shred up some zucchini in my food processor. You don't want to hear that. I'll just cut that part out. I'm going to dump this all into here. There you go. Wasn't that easy? Using my hands, using my hands. Yes, I'm using my hands. Okay. What am I making? You know, I always love not to tell you, that way it's a surprise. Sometimes it's a surprise for me. I don't know what I'm making. I just start throwing stuff together to see what happens and look in the fridge and go, what do I have now? In this case, I know what I have now. I have a whole bunch of hamburger unthaw, and I've got to do something with it or it's going to go bad, and I don't want to waste money. So here's the hamburger I've unthawed. It's $5. Get them at Wood's grocery store. And here's that chunk of Colby and pepper jack. And I haven't opened it yet, so it's going to get cut up. Some of it's going to get frozen. It's too big a chunk for me. And the rest of it, some of it's going to get used. Meatloaf. I've decided to make a meatloaf because I can cut on it all week long, and then this won't go to waste. I could freeze some of it. I can, unthaw it for other keto meals. I can take it with me to work. Yeah, meatloaf. Does a body good. We're going to throw eggs in it also. Now again, as far as my uncooking shows go, a meatloaf is not rocket science, okay? It is some sort of a filler. A lot of people use crackers and oatmeal and, carbohydrate-y things. Well, I tell you what, I'm not going to do that. I'm throwing salt in here because I like salt. Salt makes things taste good. And I'm going to put in, that's a pretty, how many pounds of hamburger is that? And it's 1.72 pounds. Looks bigger than that. All right, 3 eggs. How do I come up with that? Sounds good. I like things in threes. That's very scientific. All right, there you go. 3 eggs. See if I can hit the trash can. Score. And I've got salt in there. I'm going to put in a little chives. Why? Because I have them. You can put in anything. Italian seasoning, taco seasoning. What's this? Ooh, thyme. I always need thyme. Oh, thyme smells so good. And then all you do is you throw your meat in, squish it up, and then the meatloaf always takes about, depending on the size, quite a while to cook. So I'm going to probably check on it after 45 minutes. I will nap for 45 minutes, set an alarm, I hope I hear it, and come in and check on it. I like my meatloafs good and done. So anyway, I'm going to mix this up here with my hands. And you see how watery it kind of is because of the zucchini and everything. So we're going to throw in some chia seeds. You could also use flax seeds. They kind of cause it to bind up and swell up. The flax seeds are really good for you if you've got them. If you don't have them, don't worry about it. The eggs and stuff will stiffen up and it'll be fine. It'll just kind of fall apart is all when you cut it. Still good. Keto goodness, you know. You could throw in some salsa in here if you wanted to go for a few more carbs. I particularly like flaxseed, any color, golden, brown, it doesn't matter. And I'm going to put in a nice tablespoon there because I almost spilled them in there. They soak up pretty good. Takes them a minute, but we got time. They also got all kinds of good omega something or others in them. Thank heavens. We need the omega something or others, I'm told. I'm going to stir that in. This is going to be a simple meatloaf. You know, I mean, you can get as elaborate as you want. You can go garlic. That does sound good. Do I have garlic? I hid it in plain sight. Always. Okay. Just a little bit of pinch of garlic. You can do anything you want. Hey, looky here. Granulated onion. A pinch. Alright. And I found some psyllium husk fiber powder. Hey, a little of that'll go a long way to soaking up a pinch. Teaspoon. That'll stiffen it up somewhat. And Liz, you mentioned rosemary as being good for that tendinitis stuff I got. So I'm going to put in a big pinch of rosemary. Don't matter. Taste is taste. There we go. Oh, hey, smells like Thanksgiving now. Yeah, I think that psyllium husk fiber, you always use more fiber. I think that's going to stiffen it up real good. Let's put in another pinch. Good for your nether regions also. Hold it. Oh shit, that was granulated onion. Oops. They're going to be too oniony now. I'm going to pick some of that out. See, this is the way I cook when I'm tired. Angus, want some raw hamburger with a whole bunch of onion in it? Oh, Scud does. Here, Scud. Probably not good for them. Raw hamburger's okay. Okay. Let's try again with the psyllium. Read before I put it in here. I gotta wipe all these off now. I got my hands all gooey, yucky, and that's just fiber. Gonna be oniony. Probably won't be edible. I'm gonna eat it anyway. You know, that's why I said you screw up, eat it anyway. Good thing you don't live with me, huh? Be like, ew, I have to eat it anyway? Yes, you do. All right. I'm going to throw it in this silicone pan here because I've got it. And despite what it looks like, it's clean. And then I'm going to stuff it with a whole bunch of cheese. Matter of fact, I'm going to hold back part of that and put this flat in here. It's going to be a flat meatloaf with cheese in between. Kind of like cheeseburgers. I'm going to cut it into squares. I can just take one cheeseburger to work with me or something. So there you go. I don't know if you can see this. I just put half of it in the pan. I'm squishing it down. I'm going to slice this and put it in here and then put the rest of that on top of here. And we'll be back. We're going at 385. And since this is a silicone pan, it has to sit on something. Or silicone, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. I have to sit it on my pizza stone. And set the timer for 50 minutes. Voila, I'm done. I need to put all this stuff up, wash up, and then I'm going to take a nap. Hopefully I'll hear the buzzer, we'll wake up. I'll take some of that to work with me tonight. And for now, I'm eating a chunk of cheese. We're good. I've had keto coffee and a chunk of cheese. That's what I've eaten today, besides a fat bomb this morning. Been running. You know I have the world's worst luck, don't you? Still no air conditioning in the kitchen. Still hot here in Missouri. Not as hot as it has been. Got a week coming up that is, like I said, the week from hell. So I wanted to, a lot of hours at work, and I wanted to thank you all briefly. Well, not briefly. I want to thank you all the time. But I especially want to thank you all for contributing to my GoFundMe campaign. I'm so sorry it screwed up, and I had my account stolen. I don't know what happened. I still don't, and I probably never will. So I'm going to use a little bit of money I got back, and if it's okay with you guys, I'm going to help somebody else. It's not enough to help me clean my yard, so I might as well pay it forward. And I closed that GoFundMe campaign, so I'm pretty much done with that. It wasn't, it was sort of their fault, but it wasn't their fault. Because they didn't tell me they were going to bleed it out of the account just, you know, $4 or $5 at a time. And I thought it was still there, because when you check on it, it would say the amount that was there, and I was just saving it there. So somehow they bled it into my account, and someone bled it out, and it was like crazy. So that was that. No big deal. We'll survive. We always do. You work more. I work more overtime. I am blessed. By who? I don't know. I still can't get over that troll. I am blessed. I am blessed because I do have the opportunity to work overtime and make money. And there are some of you out there who don't have that ability or that opportunity to make more money, either because of your health or your circumstances or whatever. So if I have to work myself to death, that's fine. At least I have the opportunity to do that. And I do so voluntarily. It's just making it a little difficult this week to get my vlogs up. But I'll manage. And I'm happy. The dogs are not happy. Betsy! Betsy's the cheerleader. Angus is upset because he thought someone's getting near his food while he's eating. This one was probably the one trying to get near the food. And Betsy is the cheerleader. Well, I like to stir up trouble every now and then. Yeah, you do. You do. You like to stir up trouble. Alright. So while I keep them apart, you're a turd. And we're cooking the meatloaf. I'm going to go catch up on some of y'all's YouTube videos. No, I'm going to take a nap. I need to take a nap. I need to try to sleep so I can go to work tonight. And take my medicine for my tendonitis. I am starting to take turmeric along with the rest. I had some turmeric and curcumin pills. Say that 10 times fast. Turmeric and curcumin pills. Okay, whatever. And I'm going to add those to my regimen. Doing everything I can to get rid of this tendon swelling. Try to put your thumb like this. Ooh, ow. And bend your wrist down. This one just does not do it. And it hurts. And the knee. So, working on getting well, taking my black seed oil, doing everything I can do to keep going. Oh yeah. I love y'all. You know, thanks for tuning into Grandma's Kitchen here. Messy as it is. It's just the way life is, you know. And I hope sometimes I can impart a little idea or a happy accident or something onto you. I have been having a lot of happy accidents lately by way of forgetting to go to work, but then I got to sign in on time because I need to pick up a client nearby. And then this morning, totally forgot I had a mandatory class that they're putting on us, and it got canceled. She said I could come in at 2 and take it, and I'm like, I got things to do with my son this morning, and I was hoping to get a little sleep before I come in all night at that house where everybody's up all night. And so I didn't go, but they changed it to the 10th at 8:30 in the morning, so I hope I remember it. Although, even though I go to the class for 2 hours, I have to be back at work at 2 in the afternoon, so it's going to be an interesting week. I'm going to be pulling some 24 hours nearly, so you won't be hearing from me a lot. But I will be back, and I'll maybe do some shorties, just chit-chatty shorties, catch up on what I'm doing, because I'm going to be eating cheeseburger something. I love y'all. I broke my processor, so now I really do need to get a new blender and processor. Yeah. It's 2 steps forward and 10 steps back. That's the story of my life. I'm going to get some keto coffee. I had a chunk of cheese and I'm going to go lay down. I said that before, didn't I? I said it again. I'm so confused. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe if you want to keep up with the insanity. And you all have a great week. We'll get back together soon. Love y'all. Bye-bye. Well, there it is. All done. Yum, 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 yum. It looks good. It's probably going to be oniony. Oh, let me see if I can get some light on my face so you can actually. I'm gonna take a bite here. It's very tender because and it's very steamy. Can you see the steam right there? Because it's got a lot of cheese and it's got a lot of the zucchini, and then like I said, I could have probably put some more psyllium in it, but so it's tender. Big deal. Once it cools, it'll be cuttable and everything else, but hang on. That was a little cautionary. Like I'm probably gross, huh? Grandma's one of the lizard people. That's what people do that all the time, don't they? I'm going to burn my mouth. I just know I am. Hang on a second. Working up the nerve. It's a little oniony, but that ain't bad. If I hadn't spilt the onion powder, perfect. It's really good, actually. You can see the cheese melted in there. See all that good fat for the keto diet? It's just swimming in there. Very buttery. That's a keeper. I'm going to refrigerate this because little dab will do ya. And let it kind of solid up. And I'm leaving the fat with it. And when I get home tomorrow, or maybe tonight before I leave, I'll cut a piece to take with me to work. That's it, folks. I think that's all I was going to tell you about today. So, like I said before, reiteration, like, share, and subscribe to keep up with the insanity. And I just talked to Mom and I about cried because she says, I miss you so much. And I'm like, I miss me too. Just working all the time. I love you. Bye-bye.